Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's yap about it. Yeah, let's yap about it. Yap about it podcast. Yeah. Starring Raw Bass. Let's yap about it. Yeah, yeah. Let's yap about it. Let's yap about it. Yeah, let's yap. Let go. Yeah, yeah. Let's yap about it. We in the mix. Fit too savage. Let's yap about it. Content was so living, had to pray for all of my children. Now the whole world be listening. Talk to niggas from prison, spoke how they was living, how the COs be tripping. Rappers losing on the back end because promoter dudes keep dipping. Seen the show when the dude started out of bloods, then start crippin'. Stripper niggas stop tipping, how the game niggas stop flipping. Bad attitude, so he had to move just to keep his ass out of prison. Seen a show about a young hoe, fucked on a sister, man, no apology. Let's yap about it. If the bitch come around me, she can holler at me. Check my Instagram, she was following me, cause she knew I be where them dollars be. Rapid funds, but I keep it going. I fuck you up, no apologies. Yeah, yeah, let's yap about it. Yeah, yeah, let's yap about it. Yeah, yeah, let's yap about it. Let's yap about it. It too savage, savage like music.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Oh, yeah. We are back. Listen. I got an action-packed night for you guys. Listen. This is a special episode. Welcome to our channel today. We're thrilled to have a guest who truly embodies the spirit of independent filmmaking. Leverdis Mack is an up-and-coming filmmaker whose journey is as captivating as the stories as he brings to life on the screen. From tackling major obstacles to crafting impactful narratives, man, listen to me. Leverdis has made a name for himself with films like Dirty Money, Dirty Money 2, Tender, a Romantic Obsession, and my personal favorite, Bitter. In this interview, we're going to explore his personal journeys, creative vision, and most of all, the valuable lessons that he's picked up along the way. So without further ado, I want to definitely welcome him on to the show. Definitely give him a round of applause, some love. You know what I'm saying? Leverdis Mack, salute.
Going on.
Man, listen. Your movies are ringing bells across the nation. Man, listen, word of mouth travels fast. I was on that movie, and also several movies of yours that have made an impact in my life. And it made me think about some things that really go on in my life on a personal level. But I want you to introduce yourself to everybody and also let them know your Instagram handle and also your company names too as well.
All right. What's going on, everybody? My name is Leverdis Mack, filmmaker, director, producer, writer, all that from Montgomery, Alabama. My Instagram is Leverdis Mack, or you can type in Director Mack and you'll go straight to it.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for joining me tonight, man. For real.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to take us back, man. Listen, my first question of the night: what first sparked your passion into filmmaking? Man, let them know what it is.
Man, so I had a different start from most filmmakers. I started out doing music, so um, I thought to myself one day, I'm like, man, I'm spending a lot of money on music videos, so let me buy my own equipment, and that way I can do my own music videos, do my own photo shoots. And I self-taught myself that way. Once I did that, it was like it drawed me into it, man, because the more I'm learning about the camera and how it works and how everything comes together, I'm like, man, a music video really is a short movie, honestly, if you really think about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I stepped into that field, and I always been a good writer. I always been a good dreamer. You know what I'm saying? So I just came up with Dirty Money, and it's been going from there.
Man, absolutely, absolutely. And it's funny that you say that when you got into the music.
Mhm.
Um, Same thing here. Uh, Understanding where you're coming from as far as the transition, because even me going through the audio engineering part of it, I never
Right.
thought that I would be on the filming side and look at where I'm at today as far as on the filming side. But I also want to ask you this. Can you share a little bit about your early experiences in film? Like, what were some of the first steps you took and, you know what I'm saying, getting started?
My first steps, I like I said, once I grew an interest in it, I looked up different schools or whatever, so I can, because I like I said, I self taught myself, but I didn't know all the technical stuff that I needed to know. So I looked up some schools and I saw Full Sail, and they have a program where you can enroll in class, but they also supply you with the equipment for that degree program. And that right there, I'm like, wait, so inside of my tuition, they finna give me about 20 grand worth of equipment. You know what I'm saying? So once I went into that, the more the classes went on, I'm getting deeper inside of it, and it's like, man, I fell in love with it. I'm not even gonna hold you. I fell in love with it. Like everything else took the back seat, because when it comes to film, it's no ceiling on creativity. You know what I'm saying? There's no ceiling on creativity, and it's like I'm the type of person who I love to be able to be to express myself to the maximum, and I don't like to really dumb myself down for nothing. So that sold me out the gate.
You said that you definitely you created your first videos, you were definitely into music, but
Mhm.
walk us back. Listen, what was the name of your first video, and walk us through what was the experience like?
The movie or
Uh
music video?
Both of them, the music and the movies.
The music video, it was like a mic drop I did to a remix of the West Poppin' song.
Okay.
um, I did it. I didn't have like C stands or anything. I hung the mic from the ceiling.
Yeah.
From the ceiling, I just had the camera in front of me.
uh,
And as far as the film go, it was Dirty Money, and I actually acted in that movie also. And man, it was the the patience it took for that, because I'm behind the camera and in front of the camera at the same time, and it's just, you once you're in that situation, you realize how much this stuff takes. You know what I'm saying? And that just made me wanted to kind of ease the situation. Like, how can I do this and perform faster, more efficiently, and better? You know what I'm saying? And that just sparked me to keep going, keep learning. Like, to this day, I learn every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm on YouTube probably 2 hours a day, just learning different things, writing different things down, going out testing different things. You know what I'm saying? Because this is so much that goes into this. Like, it's so much that goes into this, from the lighting to the directing to the acting to the blocking, the cinematography. All of it is like a big ball of yarn, and everything works together. It interlocks. You know?
Man, I have to give my hats off to you as far as you having the patience
Yeah.
to put these great films together,
Yeah.
and all the things that you just listed. You know, I'm even writing stuff down, learning from you right now in the process. But
Right.
nonetheless, just watching you and you being behind the camera, even being even in depth, can I get a little bit more of this? And you just having to have that patience, man. Where do you
Yeah.
get your patience from?
Just the need to create, man. Just where I'm from, it's not a huge scene. Like, film is not a huge scene. You know, it's a small number of us who do it here, and it's like I move around a lot, so it's like I see it going on other places, and I'm like, man, we can do this here because it's so much talent here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of actors, and like I work with a lot of first time actors, and they'll see themselves on the movie, and they'll be like, yo, that's me. I'm like, yeah, that's you. You know what I'm saying? So that comes from that, man. It's just wanting to be better and wanting to bring it here, and wanting to grow together with my state.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I also want to say this. Um, um, Now here's the thing: transitioning from those early projects to a
Mhm.
professional career can be tough. What
Right.
challenges did you face as you started to carve out your place in the industry? Tell us a little bit about that.
The challenges, mostly, you know, the further you go, the higher you go, the bigger the competition, the bigger the need to be better. You know what I'm saying? You got more eyes on your work now. You have bigger critics. You have people who, extend jobs for you. And when people extend those jobs, man, you really want to do the best you can. You know what I'm saying? So I think me personally, my biggest the biggest thing I had to overcome was figuring out the recipe to elevate every time. Every new project elevate every time. Right.
As far as the resilience really shines through your work. Speaking of which, let's talk about your film Bitter.
Hmm.
What inspired it, and what challenges did you run into during the production part of that?
Um, Bitter was actually, it was pretty smooth, man. The writing was smooth,
Hmm.
the production was smooth, and most of that comes because it was it was a creative project and it was entertaining, but
Hmm.
it all stemmed from real situations. You know what I'm saying? Bitter came from real life situations that, I've either been through a scene, people around me been through a scene. So it wasn't hard to, put it all together because it's familiar, right? And it's just it's one of those things. It's like the reason I came with Bitter is because that's a side of the story that's really not told. Well, it's told, but people really don't shed light on that side. You know what I'm saying? So that was my whole purpose of Bitter, just to show like it is another side to this, and it can be wicked too. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Exactly.
Tim definitely put me on the movie, and it really made me get in depth to it, especially with those situations. And one thing that I noticed that you have a unique uh, thing about yourself is this: is when you're telling that story in Bitter, you resonate with the emotional part of men and also the emotional part of women.
Right.
And those situations do get heated. Though in just walking through that whole movie, I got to see the beginning of it just starting, that storm starting to brew. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And then you got into the eye of the storm where it seemed like everything was cool. And then you came through, you know what I'm saying, like a category 4 or 5 hurricane, and it just got crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I
Mhm.
definitely noticed that about that.
Yeah.
Now, when I watch movies, I watch for everything from not just a consumer, but from a therapy standpoint. And
Mhm.
in the film, I noticed these behavior traits:
Right.
narcissism, projecting, gaslighting, multiple moments of ad hominems. This is a common thing in today's society when it comes to relationships and dating. Did you see a little bit of your personal experiences in this movie that you put out forth in it?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I like the behaviors that's in Bitter. They are real behaviors. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time, people they experience these and they don't even realize they're experiencing it until they see it actually play out. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of why I write my characters that way. I write my characters like real people. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to like diagnose anybody or anything like that. But sometimes toxic can be misunderstood for like just regular behavior, and we have to pinpoint what is actually toxic behavior. Male or female. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody watch it, my goal is for somebody to watch it, and if they have experienced that stuff, they can sit back and be like, "Dang, I did experience this." Even the villain of the film, sometimes they may see themselves in that film, and they're like, "Dang, that's how I look when I do that." You know what I'm saying? So it's all to, you know, spark something inside of people as they watch.
And when I watched it, I seen definitely of the good side of me and the bad side of me. So it resonated on both parts. You know that level of where you explain that in detail as far as the action part of those scenes, they really hit home and hit the heart with me. So that's what definitely got me to lock in not just once but four times when I was watching it and just noticing something different every scene. So I
Right.
have to give you kudos definitely on that, man. Shout out to you for that.
Sure.
Now, this film has so many layers. So how did you keep the team motivated during the filming process?
I lead with, vision, respect. I make sure I respect everybody on set. You know what I'm saying? As a director, I want people to be comfortable. I don't want people to, feel nervous around me or none of that. I make sure everybody comfortable. I make sure everybody know the vision. I explain in detail like what we're going for, what we're trying to get people to see. And man, the team I've been working with, man, I have some people I locked in with. Like, yo, I love it, man. I love it. I got some dogs on my team right now. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Mhm. Uh, my approach is usually raw but intentional. Like I like real stories. I like stories that feel real. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like I like for people to resonate with my work because, like I said, I like to tell the story that's not told. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I go from real situations. I use those as like seeds, and I plant that seed, and then I just build something bigger from that.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Listen, how do you balance your artistic vision with the practical aspects of filmmaking, like budget constraints and then also time limitations too?
So like we know I'm independent. On the independent side, man,
Hmm.
heavy, 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 heavy on the planning, on the pre-production. I plan, I write what I know I can accomplish. I write it starts with the writing. You know what I'm saying? So you sometimes you have to have a reality check while you're writing because I write my own stuff. So you have to have a reality check as I'm writing. And it may be perfect to have a police chasing an 18 wheel in this scene, but it's like how what's the percentage that I'm gonna be able to get this done? So I try to keep it engaging, but I keep it simple. I keep it attainable. You know what I'm saying? And I make sure that we can get it done.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Now, as you look to the future, what projects are you currently working on and what can we expect from you next?
Definitely bitter two for sure, for sure. Man,
Oh yeah.
I got some projects, man. That's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Like I know a lot of people waiting on bitter two. I'm really on bitter two, but it's one that I started writing on. It's called Fanned Out.
Okay.
Oh my god. That's all I'm saying about it.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I might need to play a daddy or something in Bitter too, man. For real, man. Just to be the OG of wisdom or something. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
'Cause, man, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, man. Bitter got me, but I'm definitely looking forward to Bitter 2
for sure.
in the upcoming projects you got as well. Now, um the shift from TV has gone to streaming and also to the palm of your hand with the iPhone and smartphones. Did you see this as a new wave for filmmaking?
Yeah, for sure. Because like now you don't have to have permission for real. Like you can be at a doctor's appointment and you all involved right now. One thing that I can say, um, is the reels now.
Hmm.
That is something that, most of us filmmakers, we have long length projects, but that's something that we can really start looking into. You know, small format, our long formatted projects down into that on like social medias and stuff like that. And I think that can be a positive for us for sure. And I think people will actually enjoy that too.
I had been reading up on that. Meta had been talking about it. YouTube had been talking about these mini projects to where you can actually turn movies into miniseries, and to where they can actually carve out at least 2 to 3 minutes and have certain time releases on that. So you hit the nail on the head, especially when it comes to that, because they're already doing the research, because
Right.
they're monitoring people's attention spans and stuff. So definitely, to get that market and to saturate yourself in that market ahead of the game, that's going to present a lot of opportunity for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, there are so many producers, right? There's so many producers out there, like 50 Cent, Tyler Perry, one of my personal favorite, Martin Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino, and now you see Michael B. Jordan, doing the producing and acting. Who would you say that you would like to work with?
Man, honestly, I work with all of them. Like I work with all of them because I got respect for all of them in their own different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like Tyler Perry, the man built an empire. Like he literally built an entire empire and he controls his whole pipeline. You know what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
have like 50 Cent. 50 Cent, he understands audience, he understands momentum, he understands the drama that people liked. You know what I'm saying? Uh Jordan Peele, his storytelling is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Michael B. Jordan, come on. Like enough said, bro. Like I would work with any of those guys any day.
And yeah, and listen. Now, I want to say this: as far as the consumer, when they watch your films, what do you want them to feel as far as the vision of it all?
But first, of course, I want them to feel entertained
Hmm.
because if you don't keep them watching, you failed already, right?
Hmm.
Secondly, if you don't keep them watching, the message won't land. But after that, I want them thinking. Like like I said, I want to spark something inside of people. I want to tell stories that we all know, but are not being told. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want the conversation to be about. I want the conversation to be about love, pride, the traumas, the good, the bad, the ugly, all that stuff. Because that's something that we deal with on a daily basis, and everyone can resonate with.
And this is what I kind of gathered in the time of watching it. I feel like you are a therapist through your movies.
Hmm.
And hitting those points and those emotional points, especially in Bitter, you hit those pivotal points as to seeing where situations go from 0 to 160, and
Right.
they can spiral out of control so easily, and it could be something so minor,
Small. So
something that you would never even expect, but these are real life situations in real time that are happening currently right now. There's a situation based on that movie going on right
right,
now in real time, and
right
I
now.
think that's right there is where I say you're a therapist in the movies, because you really hit home as far as the emotional part. And I'm gonna say this in Black culture, you know what I'm saying? Even though I know your movies are for everybody, but it hits home definitely with us because we experience these things all the time.
All
You
the
know what I'm
time.
saying?
All the time.
But I want to get into your personal, man, just a little bit, man. Um, as far as your music taste, man, I wanted to get into that, man. What is your music taste right now? Who you listening to?
Man. Right now,
Hmm.
I'm definitely a Gates fan.
Oh yeah.
I love Kevin Gates music, man. Uh,
Oh well.
you hear me?
Cardiac.
Boosie was one of those guys, man. Like that's gonna forever be my OG. Boosie gonna forever be my OG. His
Right,
music
right.
used to be, but it's
Mhm,
like that's one of my favorite people. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? Just to see what he been through, how he's changed, and how he raises kids. You can say whatever you want to about him. Man, love his kids. You know what I'm saying? And coming from that type of background, because that's the kind of background I come from, is respected. I can't do nothing but respect it, man.
So let me ask you this. Now, you know what I'm saying, coming from Alabama, man, who is up and coming out there? Because I actually tapped in with Dobie's sister. Um, But who is making the impact and who's making a mark out there, you know what I'm saying, in the Alabama music scene?
We got a couple, man. We got a couple. We spoke on Brazier earlier.
Yeah,
You know,
Brazy. Shout out to Brazy, you know what I'm saying?
We got Rubber Band OG. We got Lady Mayor. We got
Mhm.
Rich Gasolina. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple, man. We got a couple.
Man, you know what? It's crazy as this sound, and you just put him on my mind. Rich Boy. He was one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
And I often wonder what happened with him, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, his music was like movies. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? His music was definitely epic. He dropped a couple of mixtapes, and I just often wonder what happened to him, you know what I'm saying? Because he was a huge impact. He had that one album that was crazy. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I just often wondered about him from time to time, you know. And oh yeah, look, they at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Rich boy, you know what I'm saying? I was always tapped in. And also what is his name? Dirtbag, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, one of my favorites as
Yeah.
well.
Now,
So,
it's another. I want you to check out Rich Gasolina, man. Like the man can rap, the man can sing, like
okay.
sing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
fire, fire.
Okay. Now, as far as I wanted to ask some questions because I had a couple people wanting to get into cinematography.
Mhm.
What would be the first thing you tell them to do and to understand?
Uh, the first thing, if you're trying to get into cinematography, and this comes from personal experience, I would say the first thing. I started slow. I would say the first thing is to invest in your own equipment. When you invest in your own equipment, learn your equipment. Like literally learn it, because once you learn the equipment, you realize that equipment is like food. They're gonna have 100 different types of the same food. So go for what you're doing. Base your equipment off what you're doing. Because if you don't, you're gonna waste a lot of money. You're gonna buy stuff that you not prepared for, or you're gonna buy stuff that you overly prepared for. So that's the number one thing. Buy your own equipment. Invest in your own equipment. That's gonna get you more jobs. That's gonna make you more likable. That's gonna make producers who hire you job life easier. Trust me. Trust me on that.
Nice. Now, me, I'm expecting to see you. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting you to see you at the Sundance and in the future, the
Okay.
Venice Film Festival,
Yes, sir.
where the top producers come to celebrate and share their films. Now,
Yes,
what say you, man? Because I'm looking forward to you on there, man.
yes, sir, for sure. I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm
And
coming. I actually had some people already hit me up about it. I'm definitely coming.
oh man, come on, man. Shout out, man. Listen, I gotta give you some love for real, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. In this interview, you've opened a lot of eyes as far as the creation of films. So, is there any way someone can take a stab at their acting chops at one of your films? How do they go about, you know what I'm saying, tapping in with you as far as, communicating, as far as them getting an opportunity of reading the script?
You can write me on social media. My Instagram is Leverdis Mack. I also have my company's Instagram, iVision Films. Same thing as Facebook. Same thing on Snapchat. Same thing on TikTok.
Nice.
I also post when I'm having auditions. Like I'm one of those guys. I like to work with new beginners. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm trying to start it here. I just love the craft, man. So I'm working with anybody.
So y'all tap in. If y'all from Houston, I don't care where you from. If you migrating to Houston, if you migrating through Alabama, listen, this is the place to get your information. I'ma always repost anything that he needs. I'm definitely gonna repost it. And like I say, man, take your acting chops on the road. Take your show on the road. Shout out to y'all, man, for real.
Hey, it's a couple of them know me out in Houston, man. Shout out to my dog Steady Washington, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
300.
300 is definitely in the building. And
Sure.
also too, listen to everybody that's on tonight's interview. Like, subscribe, share, comment on tonight's interview. Listen, the link is in the chat. If you want to comment and you want to ask questions, I'll be selecting questions tonight on this interview. But I wanted to take you to one of the particular scenes, and I wanted to check this out, and I wanted to put this on, you know what I'm saying, YouTube fair use. I got the producer right here.
Right
We're
here.
just going over a couple of scenes, you know what I'm saying? Don't copyright strike me, you know. But I want to go over a couple of these scenes with you. And and walk us through it, man, because I might have some guests that may want to come in and chime in, and I'm gonna actually put up the guest link um, in the comment section and see, and they can actually come up and then they can have their say too. So if you guys want to come up, the guest link is in the chat, but we're gonna go over this one particular part. This first scene got me, and I'm gonna tell me what you think of it, and we're gonna go from there. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Appreciate you again. Yeah. All right. Talk to you later. So, Tanya said she's gonna get that new car seat we looked at last week when you was at your mom's crib.
Oh,
Yeah, she a real one. Seriously, man. She been a huge help.
you sure do spend a lot of time with her, don't you?
She's helping us with Junior's stuff, Shay. Plus, she's always had our back, man. What's the big deal? It's not like we don't need the help.
Just helping. You're always talking about her. She's always around. And if it weren't for you, she wouldn't be helping me and my baby the way that she does now.
Shay, man, we talked about this, all right? We grew up together. Hell, she basically introduced us. What's up with the insecurities, man?
Insecurities? Nah, I'm just not stupid as fuck. I see how she looks at you. I'm here taking care of our home, and you're out spending all your free time with another woman. Maybe you're not as committed as you say you are. Maybe it's more than just helping. Are you fucking her, Trail?
Oh man, listen. I don't want nobody to see any more of it, man. But please, man, please walk me through that scene, man. Like you see how I went from hey, we cool and we kicking it, and then boom, we at 160, man. Please, man, enlighten us about that particular scene, man.
So what I wanted to bring to the surface, because in if you're in that situation, you won't even notice it, right? But watching it, you'll realize real fast what's going on. It, it's projecting from both sides, right? It's projecting from her, it's projecting from him. And it all stems down to communication. If she communicated how uncomfortable she felt with him working with another woman, right?
Hmm.
That could have solved the issue. And if he communicated with her that, hey, she's stepping up more than you, you need to help out a little more, that could have solved that whole issue, right? And that's something that I seen, that's something I've been through, and that's something that I'm pretty sure a lot of people resonate with. And all it takes is communication first, and that'll stop that projecting right there. Because once you project, you start creating a bigger issue.
Interesting. Jonathan Bubble Tarver. I brought him up. He definitely up here, man. Shout out to him. Definitely get him some love.
Oh, you have it.
Yo,
Have it right there.
Yeah, so I wanted to bring him up, man. What you walk me through that scene. I know you seen the scene, but you walk me through it, and what did you think for real?
oh, it was real. Like I was on set, like watching the whole things behind the camera, and the actors truly pulled off what Mac had put on the paper, and they
Hmm.
brought it to life. I was like, this is some real stuff. I don't know about the cussing on here, but it was some real stuff, and to see the audience reaction to it, like the good and the bad, we know that we did a great job. So
Yeah, thanks.
And see, this is where I seen logic and emotion was going at a clash, right?
Right,
And it really resonated with me because he was always calm, he was always cool, he was always poised, but she was always on go mode. And
right.
even when him bringing logical sense into the whole conversation, she still chose her emotions over anything. And
Thanks.
I always tell people, if your ego and your emotions run you, your ego and your emotions gonna ruin you. And in that situation, he said, "Look, she basically brought us together. So why would she even come like that, man? She's actually our friend." And then that side eye and that drama came in, so that was crazy. You know what
Now
I'm
you
saying?
created a dynamic that's finna grow into something completely different.
Man, it was wow, bro. And and I found myself getting into the emotional part of it to fight for him. I'm like,
Right.
hey, let's calm down. Let's just relax. Let's not go, you know what I'm saying, off the
Right.
deep end
Right.
because I've experienced that
Right.
myself, bro.
Right.
So
And
yeah, man, it
like I
definitely hit
said,
home.
like I said, the people who it resonates with, because
Mhm.
it's a lot of people who was like, well, he didn't have a backbone. He didn't. I'm like, if you're in that situation, you will understand why he kept it as calm and cool and collected as he did. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
That's what makes it so real, because that's literally how you have to behave yourself. You know what I'm saying?
you can't meet emotion with emotion because all it's gonna do is create a disaster. You know what I'm saying? And this other scene, this one here is what really got me too, man, because this one was a real scary one, man. But check this part out. But I'm gonna put this part on. Hold on, let me check this out right quick.
Good morning.
You know what, Trail? Just keep it real and stop trying to deny it. I swear niggas ain't shit, man.
Deny what? Man, you still on this shit from yesterday? What the fuck is your problem, Shay, huh? What is it?
The problem is, you're fucking her, aren't you?
Who? Tanya? Hell no, bro. She's just a friend and you know that shit already.
Friends. Friends who pick out car seats together. Friends who spend hours helping Junior with his things. Friends who've never been together but have known each other for years. Yeah, okay. Sounds like friends who are more than friends and think people too blind to see the shit.
She's helping me, Shay. Helping us with everything. Look, you've been a bit off lately, and that's okay. We're just trying to make things easy for you. Look, you know I can't work to provide for us. Look after Junior. Look after you. Go out and shop and buy everything we need all at the same time. I'm trying my best. I'm only one person, Shay, and her help has been a huge support for us.
Ah, so it's me now, Trail? I am mentally exhausted and I'm scared. And you're out here running around with another woman on me.
That's all you heard. Look, Shay, I'm not running off with another woman, all right?
I had to stop it right there, man. Listen to me, dog. Now, for her to sit there and create, and that's what I'm talking about. Sitting there, she was just fine, calm, and then
Yeah.
that storm started brewing right
It's
then and
growing,
there. You know what
right?
I'm saying?
It's been
I'm
growing.
like,
It's
man,
been
where
growing.
is this coming from, man? And man, I can say this, man. Walk me through that scene, man. Tell me, man. Both of y'all, man. Walk me through the scene.
That's basically what it was, man. It's the unresolved insecurities from the night before still there, and now you're at the point to where it's past projecting. Now you're lashing out, and you ask for an answer that doesn't support what you already have in your head, so you completely disregard the answer because he literally told her what was going on.
I don't think she was ever calm. I think that had been brewing in her head for a while, and she just got to the point where she was like, "All right, what the hell's going on?" You know what I'm saying?
But
I've heard debates
it,
after the movie came out with women like, "Well, was she insecure? Maybe she was going through postpartum, all this stuff. Maybe he gave her a reason." It was a whole bunch of stuff. So I just been sitting back enjoying the reviews and the argument.
it's
You
real.
know, and one of the interesting things about this, right, is when the calm part was there, and when the calm part was there, and this is what I've always said: stop putting me in a movie starring me, and I didn't even know I was in the movie.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
If I'm just sitting here and I'm experiencing things, and I'm just in my own world, and you saying to yourself, yeah, I know, you was thinking about her. Yeah, you
Yeah.
probably thinking about her right now. And you just sitting there, you like, man, hold on, man. Wait a minute. What's going on, man?
Yeah.
I think you need you know what I'm saying, some liquor refreshment, preferably not liquor. You know what I'm saying? Get you a Coke and a smile and relax. Hold on. Hold on, I got a guest that wants to come up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, none other. You know what I'm saying? Than my boy. You know what I'm saying? Timbo. You know what I'm saying? Come on up here, man. This is the
What
guy that
up? What up? What
recommended the
up,
movie,
man?
man. Listen. This is a
Oh,
treasure, man. For real, man. Shout out to him. I got to give him some love, man. For real.
hey,
You want to chime in, man? Come on and chime in, big dog.
I think he muted.
Tim, you muted? He might be muted. Oh, there he is. Unmute your thing, man. Let's see if he can get on there. Tim, unmute. Let's see if we can put it up. I'm gonna hit him one last time. Hold on. Oh, he might. Let me see. He might get adjusted. But let me go to this third scene, man. And this is the one that we had talked about off camera. And
Yeah.
this one really hit home with me too as well. This right here was a trip. Man, y'all check out this scene. This was crazy.
Patience.
What, you're too busy to answer the door for us now?
Shay, what are you doing here?
I'm here to let you spend time with our son. You do still care about that, right? He's right in the car.
Yeah, of course I do, Shay, but hold on. I thought you said Junior was sick, and that's why I couldn't get my time with him this weekend.
Okay, well, he's feeling better now and you could get him. Plus, I'm going out tonight. I'm single again, so I'm outside.
Nah, that's not how this works, Shay. I got a life too, man. You're not finna bring Junior because it benefits you. The court order said on the weekend, so that's what we finna do.
Hey,
I'm gonna stop it right there. Listen. Did you not see her being able to do whatever it is in her mind
Yeah.
that she wanted to do?
Yep.
Man, that scene right there hit home.
Yeah.
Timbo, man, what you think on that situation, man? And matter of fact, go ahead, Leverdis. I'm gonna let you go ahead and go first. Go ahead, man.
Man, yeah, salute to you, man. Great movie. Uh, I was laying over my girl. She put it on. That's how I ended up telling my boy about it. I like, man, you got to see this, man.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, yeah, it really was art imitating life, man. But
Yeah.
it just crazy, man. Because I, as you can see, I'm in the barbershop right now.
Mhm.
I hear these stories every day, all day, man.
All
Like
day.
non-stop. It's always some drama. It was just cool to see it on the film like that, man. But as far as that scene go, like it's crazy, man. Like it's like they mind just got roller coasters in it, man. They go everywhere, man.
Yeah.
But not to play devil's advocate or nothing, but I mean, her suspicion was right about the girl, though. You know.
It was a little,
Yeah.
but maybe what my granddaddy used to always tell me, when you go looking for it, you're gonna find
Yeah, for
it.
sure.
But
Yeah.
there was a array of events that literally played into her favor, and
Yeah.
it wasn't intentional.
And
You
it was
know what
really
I'm saying?
it was really, you so afraid of something happening that you made it happen.
Boom, boom. Jonathan, what you think, man?
Yep. Everything you just said, right? Like, I don't. That's kind of hard. I don't want to say she kind of pushed him over that way, but with all her actions and the shenanigans she had going on, she kind of gave him like free reign to do what he wanted to do, and he did what he wanted to do. Like he found somebody who supported him, and he knew, you know what I'm saying,
It's
that she was
cause
good.
It's cause and effect. If the effect is the result of what you caused, you can't be mad at nobody.
You you
True.
know, it made me think of something right now, man, and it made me think of this term called fatalism, right?
Hmm.
And it's the belief of all events are predetermined and therefore inevitable. Like a lot of times they go and do these things and they think that if it's going to happen regardless of the fact, they don't feel like if they change their ways or change their behavior, it's not going to affect anything. You know what I'm saying? It's still going to be that same outcome. No,
Right.
that's not true. You know what I'm saying? You have choices, you have decisions to make, especially when you're in the world, real world life. You know what I'm saying? I call them executive decisions. So you either can act right or not. And then you can see what results you're going to get out of it. And then right now, based in the movie itself, you get to see your bad decision making resulted in the result that it ended.
100%. 100%.
So
100%.
I feel like this movie should be watched with couples. I
Yep.
believe that this movie should be watched with mothers and daughters.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I think this movie I think I'm gonna be honest with you. This should be on every screen, and this should be a conversation at the dinner table. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying for this possible weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so for real, for real.
Yes. Yes.
Now, this is the last scene I wanted to bring up, and this was very interesting. And I really want to know your opinion on it. And this one is what really hit me home, and it made me think, and it actually inspired me for my next podcast show. But check this out.
I can't believe this nigga tried to play with me like this. And that bitch played under my nose, waiting to get with him this whole time.
Mm-hmm. And you gave him red on tour, too.
What?
Yeah, stupid. You left a good man chasing a fake-ass high with another nigga. You don't think that bitch was waiting on her chance to snatch him up after seeing how he treated you for years? Shit, if I was her, I would have snatched him up, too.
You foul as hell for even saying that shit, Brenda.
You need somebody that's gonna be honest with you, Shay. Ain't no man gonna give you the world and want to be the world's best man, and you not even treat him right.
But that's not honest. I feel like they've been dealing with each other behind my back this whole time.
Where's your proof?
I don't need any proof. I just know. And then you go through the same thing with Daddy. You left him and you didn't have any proof, but you knew he wasn't a good man.
And that's why I know you fucked up and regret that stupid shit you did. You don't think this hoe seen how good Trail was with you for years and was waiting on her chance to get with him?
So now what? I cheated, I left, and now he's with her. There's nothing left for me to do.
Baby girl, you always got something to do. You got two choices. You can either take accountability and deal with that stupid shit you started,
Or what?
bitch, go and get your man back. I was too stubborn to fight for your daddy. Then this bitch ass went and married somebody else. That's why I hate his ass.
I gotta stop it right there, man. That right there, man. That right there in itself hit with me, man. And I want you to go first, Leverdis, man. Listen, give me your perspective on that particular scene, man.
That's basically uh that's the mom seeing the younger version of herself, and that's the daughter playing out generational trauma. That's really what that is. Because like I said, she acting the way she acting because she saw it when she was younger. So growing up, mimicking mom, this is how this supposed to go. But whole time, mom regretting all that. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm finally giving you the real, but I showed you the wrong. And that's
Mm.
kind of what that scene is.
And Jonathan, man, what you got on that?
Yeah, you could tell throughout the movie that um, Brenda and Shay, his mom and daughter. Shout out JP. That they had this tumultuous relationship from early on, and you could tell this generational trauma. But at the end of the day, the mom's still trying to give her daughter advice to not go down the road that she went down. Do
Right.
better. So yeah, it's,
Yep.
it's, it's real. It's real, real.
Yep.
Tim, hold on, you breaking up. You breaking up. He said the blind.
Yeah.
He said the blind lead the blind. you know, you know, me studying behavior, it really hit home with me, and it really touched my spirit because I see her waiting till she's dang near grown to tell her the truth about her father.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That really, really hurt because you sat there knowing this the whole time and could
Right.
have did a huge effect in your child's life to be better, especially when you know that she's got a good thing. You literally had a good thing and lost it. But for her, and this is me, and this is not an attack on anybody. I see a lot of times in these situations that the mother will self-destruct the daughters because she will need company in her later years.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They all end up in the same house. The grandmother, the mother, the great grandmother, they turn into the golden girls. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? They're literally the golden girls in one house.
Yep.
And I believe that even with that bad information collectivizing and going between everybody, nobody escapes that generational curse like you talk about, Leverdis, man. And I think that right there hit home with me because that's something that we are trying to change within our culture. You know, you're trying to balance your checkbook. You're trying to make sure the finances is good. You're trying to make sure the family is taken care of. And then you also can have outside entities that are more influential than you as a man or even as a woman to destroy your whole family because that was the whole get go. And if you ever get a chance, look up this term called proxy wars. You got people that start wars on both sides of the spectrum. A parent can do it, a mother and father can do it because they don't want to see you happy at the end of the day.
Right.
But to those that are breaking those generational curses, shout out to y'all, man.
Right.
Listen, man. It has been definitely a pleasure, walking, what I'm saying, through this movie. Also learning who you are, Jonathan, man. It has been just a great pleasure for taking the time out and, just educating us and just getting us familiar with you in your body of work. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, brother. And listen, if you ever want to come on, by all means, man, definitely stop by. And also let them know, what I'm saying, one more time, your handle so that they could actually get in contact and also get on board the movie train and definitely also the upcoming films that you have coming up.
Yes, sir. Instagram and Facebook, Leverdis Mack, LEVERDISMACK. You can contact me. You can DM me. I'm not one of those guys. I'm gonna read your DMs. I'm gonna get back to you.
Definitely. Jonathan, same thing, man. Let them know.
Oh, uh, like on TikTok, I'm Bubby BUBBIE
Mhm.
underscore 84. Facebook is Bubby Tarver TARVER. Same on Instagram, Bubby 84. So
Man, salute to y'all, man. Listen, Alabama is definitely in the building. Man, listen to me. Everybody that has joined me tonight, listen, if y'all got y'all questions, listen, DM me or hit us up at lets dot yap dot about dot it at gmail. Definitely, I'll get those questions to them. I'll answer the questions as much as possible, and we definitely can make this impactful for you guys to be able to come learn cinematography and be a part of what he's got going on. 300, you know what I'm saying, definitely doing their thing. Shout out to them. And it has been a true blessing, definitely coming out here and rocking out with you guys, man. Oh yeah, Angelea's photography, proud of y'all to the fullest. All-time passionate actor entering the chat. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Yes, you know what I'm saying. They all sending you love, man. Listen, and it hits home with me because me being from Houston, And I'm always looking for the underground, the upcomings, because those are the ones that lay down the foundation for others to follow. And you've definitely made an impact, not just on Tubi, but then just creating a platform to where everybody's able to come and collectivize. So you've been doing an impact not only just by yourself, but just also creating with other creators and creating that value within Alabama. And then not just in Alabama, Houston, California, Maine, Frisco, Maine, all the way to Spain, man. So salute to y'all, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all for joining me, man. And like I told you, man, y'all ever need anything, man, I'm only one phone call away, a DM away, man, and I'm gonna support y'all to the fullest, man. So thank y'all, man, for joining me tonight, man, for real.
I just want to tell people to check out Mack's other work on Tubi. You got Dirty Money, you got Tender, you got Daily Delivery, and you got Bitter, and you got more to come because he never stopped working. So there's definitely more to come.
Man, he working. But yeah, man, I'm gonna hit y'all definitely in a few minutes, man. I'm finna get ready to end this show, man. Listen, to everybody that has joined tonight, man, I appreciate y'all. Man, listen, we definitely gonna do probably a part 2. To everybody that's joined me tonight, man, you already know who I am. I'm Rob the Prob, and this time I brought y'all some solutions. I really wanted y'all to be a part of something different. To everybody, I would like to thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. And if I came up in your feed and you stopped to take a peek in, then come and join the conversation and comment down below. But we've come to an end, so tell a friend and let the conversation begin. So until the next time, we got a lot to yap about. But before I go tonight, I want to introduce my artist, you know what I'm saying? One of my favorite artists, definitely from H-Town. The song is called Saturn. Y'all check this out. Asteroid, take us home. Over and out.
Sorry. You're not blonde enough.
If I could take you to Saturn, I'd introduce you to patterns that they couldn't find. I only need you for the sour, cause I wanna party with you in the infinite time. Please carry on. I feel like everybody's rolling off of something, hoping at dysfunction. Bodies glisten all over the floor. DJ, the way she hit that replay, make someone fall easy. Body language, speaking fluency, freeze frame. I let it fly if it's a free thing. After this night, I'm hoping you can reach me. Cause coffee beans in the morning is a sweet thing. After this night, I'm hoping Saturn. I would introduce you to patterns that they couldn't find. And we do it for the sour. If I wanna party with you in this infinite time, please carry on. I feel like everybody's rolling off of something, bumping at this function. Bodies glisten all over the floor. DJ, the way she hits that replay, that makes you want flow